Opening music, imagine walking through life with a powerful sense of calm, purpose, and happiness. What if I told you monks cracked the code to that sense of fulfillment, and it's attainable without renouncing modern life? Today, we delve deep into adopting a monk mindset in our fast-paced world, and I guarantee you'll come out on the other side with transformative insights. Let's discard the weight of external expectations. Time and again, we're shackled by the shoulds imparted by parents and society. But true freedom and passion only arise when we dial down the noise and discover our authentic selves. Try this. As you go about your day, with every choice, whether it's grabbing a coffee or pondering a career move, pause. What value is guiding your decision? If it doesn't resonate with who you aspire to be, it might be time to let that value go in favor of one that aligns with your true self. Now, to tackle negativity. How often do we cling to anger from a fleeting moment, only to let it tarnish hours or days of our lives? Let's take inspiration from Pema Chdrn. When life threw her a devastating curveball, she got stuck in a vortex of bitterness. But she found liberation in forgiveness and compassion, teaching us that releasing anger is the only path to true, enduring peace. Here's your actionable advice. Engage in transformational forgiving, well-wishing, and rejoice in the success of others if they've wronged you. This practice is not easy, yet it can dissolve the venom of resentment from your life. Now, let's talk about detachment. It isn't about living a Spartan life, devoid of enjoyment. It's about accepting temporality and savoring the moments without the shadow of fear over loss. Picture something you highly value. Now remind yourself, this is only with me temporarily. As you release that grip, you're not letting it less. You're simply freeing yourself from the anchor that weighs down your ability to appreciate life and remain centered. With the weight of expectation, negativity, and attachment lifted, you're primely positioned to find your dharma, that sweet spot where your passion, skills, and the needs of the world converge. Attaining this fulfillment requires one more step: selfless service. Ask yourself daily, how can I elevate my level of service? Then, act on it. Identify those who can benefit from your unique talents and generously contribute without expectation. This is not just theory. It's practice, woven into the fabric of your life. Take a moment to ponder your daily actions. Are they moving you toward a monk-like existence filled with peace and joy? Be honest, it could transform your life. Throughout this journey in our modern world, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, as pressing that button, liking, and hitting the notification bell might just be what propels you towards the goals we discuss here today. As we near the end, reflect on what we've covered today. Which strategies will you put into action? Whether it's acknowledging borrowed time with cherished possessions or enriching others through selfless service, the power to mold a purpose-driven and serene existence is in your hands. And for those who found value in today's exploration, your appreciation is more than welcome. A link awaits in the description for those moved to express their gratitude in the form of a tip, proportionate to the value you've received. Now, as we conclude our gathering, I hope you walk away with a stronger, more intentional grip on your day-to-day life. After all, adopting the wisdom of monks is less about isolation and more about nurturing a profound and transformative union with the very essence of life itself. Gents, have you ever found yourself agonizing over a decision, straddling the fence between yes and no, weighing the pros and cons until your mind is tangled in a knot? Imagine transforming that process into a game, where each choice is a calculated bet and life itself is the grand casino. Stick with us till the end, and you'll walk away more equipped to stack your chips high, with informed decisions paving the path of your everyday life. Let's jump straight into this game of strategy and decision-making, no dilly-dallying. In the ever-shifting landscape of life's poker table, where the skilled and the fortunate often sit side by side, a single question echoes in the minds of astute decision-makers. What is the quality of my decisions? Your life, much like any financial market, is riddled with unpredictable spikes and troughs. Investing in a venture? You might run into a string of bad luck, throwing a couple of anticipated wins off the track. Yet, over the tapestry of time, it's those who consistently place informed, calculated wagers that cross the finish line with pockets full and worries few. Now, let's address the elephant in the room: your career. It's no secret that the corporate ladder can be slippery. A sudden industry slump could pull the rug out from under you, or somehow, despite your prowess, a much-coveted promotion eludes you. But fear not. In the grand accounting of life, with choices governed by wisdom, you will discover a career niche that resonates with your spirit, offering both prosperity and contentment. The guiding beacon through this enterprising voyage is a tome penned by none other than Annie Duke, aptly named Thinking in Bets. Forget the hustle and bustle of daily life. This book zeroes in on poker principles that can elevate your every decision to new heights of excellence. Every choice, every supposed certainty that perches on the edges of our consciousness is an inherent gamble. Let's ponder, shall we? Perhaps you've convinced yourself that the real estate market's on an unstoppable climb, or that the latest tech gadget will doubtlessly satiate your modern appetite. But what if someone wagers against your firm belief? That rush of doubt, that gnawing concern of, what if, nudges you to scrutinize your convictions. What unseen data might they hold? Could I just possibly be wrong? This very scrutiny is the hallmark of pros like Duke. Every poker chip she slides into the game's pot echoes with careful contemplation. Her depth of thought shapes her decision-making abilities, sharpening her edge, and this is what we strive to emulate in our own lives. By considering our inherent biases and tapping into the core of our beliefs, we mold them into accurate reflections of reality. That 99% certainty you clung to? It morphs into a more realistic, and admittedly humbler, 75%. But circling in the realm of reduced certainty, how does one find assurance in decision-making? If poker tables could talk, they'd spill the trick. Positive expected value, gentlemen. This is the ace up your sleeve. Let's say we have a pot brimming with opportunities and you've got a reasonable inkling that Lady Luck might just be winking at you. What's the path to calling the bluff of uncertainty successfully? It's simple. The investment should dwarf in comparison to the proposed gains when you factor in the probability. Dive into life with this gambler's savvy. Reflect on rewards, measure the odds, and assess your commitment. Only then are you primed to make a decision that echoes with confidence. Whether it's joy, satisfaction, or material gain, the potential payout must be weighed against the chances and the resources you're ready to ante up. For instance, before you commit to an evening at the cinemas, pausing to consider the myriad of possibilities your hard-earned currency and time could entertain is a prudent play. It's the careful pondering of such variables that shapes a player of life into a winner. Yet, herein lies the cave that poor decisions can sometimes still lead to a burst of fortune. Buying stock on a hunch or leaping into a business without market research could very well tip in your favor by chance. However, such reckless dangling from the tree of serendipity will not bear fruit forever. It's crucial, then, to dissect even the victories, to unearth any flawed judgment, no matter how gilded the outcome. Adopt this mantra. Success is not merely a favorable result but a testament to a solid process. Make a habit of identifying at least 2 missteps in every win. Discuss them openly, for their strength and vulnerability. By shifting from a results focus to a process orientation, you commit yourself to a path rich with long-term prosperity. Before we descend from this summit of wisdom, remember, fellows, your life's decisions are like seeds sown with expectation. Nurture them with analysis and reap the rewards of a cultivated existence. Their quality determines the landscape of your reality. If you found any nugget of value in this discourse, perhaps consider an act of goodwill. Your appreciation and generosity are, as always, sincerely held in high esteem. And there you have it, the distilled essence of Thinking in Bets by Annie Duke. A primer for the mind, urging you to perceive through the lens of a grand strategic gamble. I must insist you delve into its pages. Now, if you crave a compact digest of the wisdom unraveled here in a single page of insights distilled from this literary gem, the avenue lies a mere click away. Before we part ways, a gentle nudge: if you've relished the insights offered, do engage with the trifecta of support. Subscribe, like, and herald the notification bell. It's the quintessential trifecta that signifies your upward trajectory in the mastery of life's stakes. As always, thank you for dedicating your time, attentions, and intellects. Until next we meet on this digital stage, may your decisions be wise, your gambles shrewd, and your life an unending stream of bountiful returns. Now tell us, which strategies from today's revelation will find their way into your arsenal of life?